So let's just jump right into a draft. Well, maybe. Let's see how well this goes over. Let's see how well this goes. So I've been doing a couple drafts offline. I think I've done 4. I've had two 2-1s and 2 1-2s. The 1-2s were one of the 1-2s was way better than what it looked. Than what it sounds, I should say. It looked way better than it sounds, but we hit a bad string of rough matchups, and unfortunately, I had to go 1-2 with it. So, still hunting for that trophy. Hopefully, we can hit that and get that going today. So, I'm excited. Haven't I think the only piece of power I've opened a Mox Jet, and in that same draft I also got past a Mox Ruby. It was like okay. That draft went 2-1. It was not overly impressive. Ah yes. Sorry for your luck, Cliff. Display. I think it's pile. I think it's pile view. I'm pretty sure we're just taking Karn. Karn's just like really powerful. Let's see. I like Looter. I like Cruz. I like Big Vraska. I like Search. I think I like Search more than anything else here. There's also like Go for the Throat and Smokestack. Yeah, let's just take Search. Man, that is. Thanks for the 7 months, Cliff. I greatly appreciate it, bud. Thank you for the continued support, man. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, cool. So Karn is right where he belongs. Coolio. So the last draft I did, I had a guy who disconnected pack 1, so every pick went to time, and it was just awful. That draft took 30 minutes to draft. It was like this is ridiculous. Well, that's a very late Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace is better than either of the Signets. Way better than Garruk. That's saying something because I really like Garruk, but yeah, this looks hot. I can get behind everything we're doing here. I mean, I don't understand that. I don't understand the logic behind that, Cliff. Just because, like, I've had picks that are like, man, what do I want to take here? But most of the time, I'm just like, nah, easy pick. Hey, Abram, thank you very much for the 12 months, man. I greatly appreciate that. How do I do the thing? How do I do the thing? Can I mod someone on... I don't think I can mod someone via Stream Decker. I think I had to be on Twitch. I like Thragtusk, but I think I like Good Mana more. Oh yeah, give me that Noble Hierarch. Give me that Noble Hierarch. Mana Confluence or Llanowar Elves? I think Elf. Let me see. Secure a Tribe Elder. Make sure I'm muted. There we go. Abram, you should have a sword now, man. You should have a sword. Congrats. Thank you for the 12 months of support, man. Copy paste what, Carl? And we wield a Batterskull. That's sweet. Is Batterskull better than Battle Ball? I think so. I mean, Ryan, this is basically mono planeswalkers if you can't tell. I talked myself into it. That's like medium. Sure. I think we're more likely to play Moat than we are Anguish Unmaking. Yeah, we'll take the Anguish Unmaking. Okay, cool. Glad I could help. I don't think we want this Primal Command in here. Mana sources we're just going to throw right there. Cool. So far we have no incentive to be in red or white, so this plateau is probably not getting played. There's Blooming Marsh on the other hand. See, there's Blooming Marsh, there's Repeal, Mana Leak, Sword, Slime Ball, Tree Speaker. There's a lot of really good cards in this pack. A Johnny. I mean, this pack is really good for us. There's a lot of things I like. I think this is just Blooming Marsh. But man, Tree Speaker's really good. Especially if we see like a Gaia's Cradle or something. Then we have all these early dorks. Man, you were being all kinds of greedy there, Ryan. I don't appreciate that. Plus, there's better fixing than Marsh. Yeah, we're gonna take the Tree Speaker. I mean, we're already in blue and black, so clearly we had to take this Ashiok. That's just how this works. I've played enough Cube to know that this card's playable in every deck. That's a Steam Vents. Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for us. So we're just going to take this Burb. Man, there's a Tamiyo. There's a Devoted Druid. There's a Sheldock Isle. Sheldock's really good, but I have a plan, and I have to stick to it, of take all the Planeswalkers. Nothing else in this pack I'm really interested in. Tristani's okay. Sacred Foundry, but again, like, we're not splashing either of those colors. Unfortunately, Vivian can't find other walkers. Is Xenagos enough of a reason to splash red? Or should we just take Plow? Yeah, Cliff, you're probably right. I should have taken the negate. The negate was probably the correct pick. I think I'm just going to take the Elder. This card's fucked. This card is just fucked. Man, that's a really late treachery, too. We get one card out of this pack left. Man, that's a lot of fives. What's the worst card in this pack? Probably the Factory. I guess. Leopold is basically a walker. Immediately rewarded. So if we wield a Blooming Marsh, we can wield a... ooh. We can wield the Leovold or the Hissing Quagmire, right? I don't think we're playing this Vivien. Let's get that out of here. So we could use like an Underground Sea. Yeah, just actually any of the duels would be fantastic. Yep, that's where I'm at. I'm going to take the white land just because I don't think we're playing any of the cards there. Yeah, whatever. Wield the Xenagos. So there's an Inquisition. We're definitely not a library deck, unfortunately. Hostage Taker's fine. Incubation Druid, hopefully you can wheel. Whisperwood's also just great. But yeah, this is pretty easy Inquisition. Never passed a Coalition Relic in my life. Not going to start today. That being said, there is a Mystic Snake, Tireless Tracker, Necrotal. There's a couple good things in that pack. There's a Tar Pit. There's an Ultimate Price. I think I like Tar Pit. There's a JVP. Yeah, I think I like Tar Pit. Do I like it more than Ultimate Price? Yeah, I talked myself into it. People don't respect Mirari's Wake, man, for whatever reason. Yep, that's exactly why. Green-white is, meh, to put it simply. Okay. There's a little Vivien. There's a Master. I don't think we want Brainstorm with only one fetch, and that being a... So we have Brainstorm. We have Elder, Titan and one fetch. I don't think we need oh, and search. I forgot we have search down here too. Not a tooth and nail deck. I don't want this Ulamog. Yeah, sure. I actually haven't played with Little Viv, so I couldn't actually give you a holy dicks. That is a late Grave Titan. Holy dicks. So we have Selesnya Signet, which won't wheel. I think Baleful Strix is right here. Eureka is a permanent. It puts in permanents. I just realized that. We have a lot of permanents. Can we actually play Eureka? Is that just good? Can we actually play Eureka? Is it better than Baleful Strix? I'm taking the Strix. Eureka is a lot like Show and Tell. It's never good. I mean, I cast a Show and Tell the other night, put in Emrakul, my opponent put in Ashen Rider. So I understand. I actually want Incubation Druid. I think we just need a little more ramp. I like this. Sure. Sure. No respect. All right, we need to make some cuts. I think Carnage Tyrant is much worse than Grave Titan or Primeval Titan. This is also 16 lands, and we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ramp spells. I think 16 lands is fine here. But what am I playing over it though? Like I agree that like we can reasonably cut this. Wooded Foothills is actually just worse than. Oh no, we have Jace, so having the fetch for Jace is probably just fine. So we have one spot. Is it just Den Protector? Like, there's nothing really else here that I'm impressed with. Maybe Vraska's just actually good. I actually haven't played with this card in Cube at all. Like, the fact that it can... Like, I think it's Den Protector or Vraska, and I haven't played with either of them enough in Cube to know which is the correct play here. I think we just want all the Planeswalkers. It is a primal command. Is that just like insanely better? It's like we don't get to tutor for anything. Oh, I guess we have Grave Titan and Primeval Titan. That's probably just fine. That's a lot of 5s. Probably not with as many ramp spells as we have. You're right. I like this. I like this. And then just add in some lands. That'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. If we want the 17th land, what do we cut? Because I actually think 16 is probably fine here. Dude, I'm a huge fan of Batterskull, actually. I love Batterskull. I guess Batterskull is actually not very good when like we just don't have anything really big to equip it to. Like with our only big payoffs being Grave Titan and Primeval Titan, like Batterskull is probably a little worse. I could see putting like Den Protector over it. Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? I think Bloodwinder's better than... I don't know, man. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree that against the aggressive decks, Plowlander is not good. But I think there's a lot of dirtliness. I think there are times where I want Batterskull over Plowlander. But I think here it's probably just fine. What's this? Stride 2, then draw a card. It seems alright. Two-mander Ponder. I mean, two-mander Preordain with Flashback is probably fine. Alright, let's try it. This is a lot of ramp. But it also gives us all of our colors. Yeah, alright. I talked myself into it. I agree. Like playing stuff on curve is really good. Green blue, you say? You got opponent. Krasis, Frantic Search, High Tide. Well, if I take their High Tide, their Brain Freeze is dead. Get an island. I guess we can just actually cast this. This can get our second black source. We can play Tree Speaker. We can level up Tree Speaker. Alright, we have a lot of mana and nothing to do. One of our big payoffs would be great. Yeah, 9 mana available next turn. It's just like a little frantic search. Yeah, that's fine. Just so you know, you can make me untap my lands. I don't think that's very good for any reason. Baby Krasis. Sure. Draw a billion cards. Ah, yes. Classic turn 4 Birds of Paradise. Man, you know how I feel about Upheaval, but it'd be real good right now. We'd make so much mana. Sure. You have a 5-mana Explore. Right, free Explore. 3/3 Krasis. Yeah, sure. Or 4/4 Krasis, yeah. I unfortunately am not attacking through that one. That, on the other hand, will attack through it. I would love to use this ability. I guess we just get some tap lands. Can we not auto yield for a second? Sure. Seven mana is not 8. Oh. Oh, that's real good. That's real unfortunate. That's rather unfortunate. Just also Karn. Nope, that's an Ugin. This is rather unfortunate. Karn. Grave Titan. I can animate Tar Pit to attack Ugin down. Unfortunately, I'm losing my Vraska regardless. This can't deal with Planeswalkers, correct? Artifact, creature, enchantment. Okay. Bye, Vraska. What did they do? What did they do? Oh, they neg sixed. Okay. Okay. I was very confused. No, I don't have black mana. I don't have black mana. Unfortunately, their clock's a little faster than ours. I'm taking some info along the way. Okay, so they're just green-blue storm. Do they even have a... They have Lotus Bloom and LED to cast Yogg-Will? I wonder if they also have... Huh, okay. I guess, man. I'm very confused, but okay. Is there anything we want to do here? Vivian can shoot down a Krasis and blow up some artifact mana if need be. And also shoots down a Consecrated Sphinx. And the next turn we can cast Vivian. It's a pretty good one. Vivian's gonna shoot this Lotus Bloom. They could technically treachery my Grave Titan. They are willing to sacrifice this Lotus Bloom for it. Okay. Well, our curve this game was absolutely disgusting, so. that was actually just disgusting. Who knew ramp decks were good when you ramp and you draw your payoffs? When you do what your deck wants you to do, your deck's really good. Yep. We can bottom that. Fortunately, we don't have double blue, because the Incubation Druid currently doesn't tap for blue mana. Get in there, bird. Get in there, little bird. Go away. Fortunately, I can't Vraska away their Garruk. Do I want to sack a swamp here? Or do I just want to kill this beast? I could also kill the Wall of Roots to cut them off a mana. And they only have 5 this turn. Let's kill the beast. Let's play for the long game. If we draw a land, we can adapt the Incubation Druid and still have 3 mana. Oh, dang it. Double green. Adapt. Alright, little incubation druid. You're on blocking duty. Sure. Six mana available. They play Consecrated Sphinx. We can treachery it. Then we can Vraska Neg 3, kill the Worn Power Stone this turn. So we can Treachery, Duress, kill the Worn Power Stone to cut them off mana. Well, instead I'm going to kill that one after I float some mana. Yep. This is real good for him. Yep. Discarding Turnabout. Interesting. Well, that's not good. Turnabout their lands. Spellseeker for Brain Freeze? No, this has to be one or less. Oh, it is two or less. Three cards, so that's 18. Okay, that's lethal. Okay. Interesting. Interesting take on Storm. Very, very interesting. Sure. Go Tree Speaker into, is this Thoughtseize? Okay. I'm assuming they're going to take one of my payoffs. One of my ramp payoffs. So against basic swamp, I think I want to lead on search for tomorrow, actually. Nah, let's take the high equity play. If this gets like fatal pushed or bolted or something, I understand. I got greedy. Yeah, I think that's like our best bet. Is hope it's not Reanimator. Because if it is, we're not beating that one. We're not going to have black mana next turn unless we draw a swamp. So, like, even if it is Animate Dead, we can't Vraska away unless we draw exactly swamp. Yeah. Soul Reed. Oh, that's really good. No, the line there was to play around removal spell. Which they ultimately had. So because we drew the elf, we were able to play around the removal spell while still getting to do both the things we wanted to do. Whereas if they had the removal spell, yeah, exactly. Like, I got paid off by playing around the removal spell that I figured they had. Like, the fact that they just went second land pass telegraphs to me that they have a 2-mana removal spell for my elf. I think I actually just want to get a swamp here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't cast Karn this turn. But we can cast Tamiyo. Did this resolves, I'm going to tap down their swamp. Sure. Yeah, it's basically what are you playing around? And I think because they led on Thoughtseize, it tells me that they're more of a black-based deck than they are a blue-based deck, which tells me not to play around the counterspell and instead play around the removal spell. Super minor thing. They could have had the miscalc and I got punished for it, but put 2 into their graveyard. I'm gonna put Ashiok in your graveyard. And I think just JVP? Like, what happens if I give them the Gilded Lotus? They play land, Gilded Lotus, they can't cast Architect of Thought off of that. And then I can then 5, 6. I had to draw land to play Karn to kill the Lotus. Actually, they don't get to cast Lotus this turn because I'm tapping down their 5th mana. Oh yeah, I guess Jace also like doesn't get to immediately flip because he doesn't have haste. You are correct. It was probably correct to take the The Jace. Whereas if they have land, I don't want to auto yield because I want to put a counter on my thing. Oh, dang it, wrong button. Wrong button. I hit 2 instead of 1. Oh well. We're just gonna cast Jace this turn. I mean, Jace also lets us just draw a land for Karn next turn, though. Sure. You are correct, yes. Because I forgot to charge the Coalition Relic, it's actually cost me mana every turn. Now we can just reasonably cast Karn and have this game be over. I can even Inquisition plus Karn. Yeah, this is sweet. Sure. I don't care about that. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's just shred their hand. Oh, did I just screw up and not have a target for this? Yep, I'm bad. I'm really bad. I'm so freaking bad. Man, I have played this game really poorly. I would love to use this ability. So we can ult Tamio, and then we can -3 Karn, pick up Karn, -3 Karn. Do I want Carnage Tyrant here? Like, we didn't see any counter spells, but that doesn't mean they don't have them. Yeah, sure. Hand's really slow. Hand is really, really slow. But, like, their deck also isn't incredibly fast from what we've seen. Yeah, this hand's way better. Yeah, Carnage Tyrant's probably just fine. Like, it's really hard for them to interact with him, even if they are just on, like, removal spells for it. Well, that's terrifying. I would like to draw something to do with that sword. That, unfortunately, does not deal with the sword. Yeah, we're probably dead. We have to draw a removal spell for the sword because Jace can't tell. We can't make him pick it up with Jace. So Karn is like our out here. We can Karn eat the sword. We can also Big Vraska eat the sword. You know, when I asked for Karn, I really meant, can I have Karn? So thank you for that, deck. I greatly appreciate that. And we milled like nothing. Milled Tamio. That's it. Called shots, man. Aren't they the best? That's fine. You don't get the loot. And I get to eat a card from your hand. I used one time. Oh no, they fired my Karn. Oh no. What they exile? Nothing. Gotcha. Alright. What can we do? So we can shuffle our library in, which is awesome. Three, four, five, six. So luckily we're not getting decked anytime soon. Yeah, you are really far behind for whatever reason, Cliff. Uh-oh. Not my Master of the Wild Hunt. Not my Jace. What does this do? Neg 10, okay. So, do we shuffle and then search for a creature? Is that how that works? Because I want to attack my Grave Titan in, trade. We're gonna find out. I think that's how this works. So you can put all their tokens here, put a Grave Titan on their zombie, and then they still have a Grave Titan. But like if we put Ashiok on top, like it just delays the inevitable, right? Because like this turn we could play Primeval Titan. They then can't attack with Grave Titan because they're trading. And then like next turn we have Primal Command. I kind of like that. Just play my big dumb idiot, get some lands. Yeah, after they didn't block with Grave Titan, I'm inclined to. Sure. Oh, good lord. Oh, goody, goody. I will 1000% of the time block. So we have no good creature to go get. Yeah. Well, that's really bad for us. We probably just lost this game. Well, with a draw like that, I know we've lost this game. Maybe not. So they're taking 10. Yeah. I think we can win this. Unless this is like Wrath, I think we can win this. Well, they didn't snap take a damnation, so I think we've won. If they have something that makes multiple bodies, they can get out of this, but it would have to be a few. And like that also implies that Ashiok doesn't mill over. Like, so our 3 cards left are Ashiok, Vraska, Treachery, and Plowunder. So they can get Carnage Tyrant here, which blocks Primeval Titan. They're still taking 6. Okay. So this is Carnage Tyrant. So that let them live. Yep. That lets them live for a turn. I think we are dead. I do not see an out. We can Vraska. This is a delayed trigger, so even if it's not on the field, it still happens. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They block, take 4, go to 1. Yeah, I don't see an out here. Sure. Let's run it back. I don't know what we're doing. Sure. We would have attacked them down to 1. Then they plus Ashiok and we go to 0 in library. What does Vraska do there for us? No. Ashiok can't kill planeswalkers. I mean, Vraska can't kill planeswalkers. So if we play Baleful Strix, we can play Coalition Relic, then play Baleful Strix. That will still leave us with 6 mana next turn. Or we can just play Coalition Relic and then have 7 mana next turn for Karn. Let's do that one. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, Big Vraska can't destroy planeswalkers. Do you have a Force of Will in there somewhere? Sure. Playcrafter does deal with Carnage Tyrant. Got him. Alright, man. I'll be here. I'll be here for a hot minute. So we have Den Protector. Sure. This is going to be Jace down. Yep. Sure. Gonna discard this Steve. Vraska can also deal with the sword. And then Karn can stick around to deal with the So here we can charge the relic, and then we can have Karn next turn and play around like a miscalculation. Sure. Karn also deals with Grave Titan. So I can block, and then Vraska can take care of the Grave Titan. Karn can come down and deal with the Jace. No, I think it's fine to get poked for one. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Now I just have all my outs, like all my dudes are blocking this turn, so. Nine, okay. He has successfully dealt with Karn twice. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Now we lose our Vrasco because I didn't kill the freebooter. They can Baleful Strix. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Alright, we double time walked them. Problem is they can have lots of outs here. We need to draw a way to deal with this Jace. They're willing to trade. I'm willing to let it happen. Grave Titan and Primeval Titan. Fantastic. Yeah, we're probably dead here. So hoping the double time walk would try to help, and it did not. Yep. Man. Man, that's really unfortunate. What does that mean? Yeah, we ran a little cold there at the end. I would love to play first. What busted 3-drop do we have, opponent? I knew they had that. Now I lose my Jace. I'm not drawing a land. Did I leave Noble Hierarch or... Yeah, okay. Then I can play Den Protector. And pick up our Treachery. Well, that's a really good one. So I'm actually going to Megamorph and pick up my island so I can play Karn. And then I can deal with this Woodfall Primus. Because I know the top land isn't a land. Oh, the top card is a Secured Tri-Builder. Well, I don't feel like we're in a good position. But it's the position we're in, so... Sure. So there's no way on board they can deal... they can deal 5 to Ashiok. Especially if we leave Hierarchy and... if we leave Tar Pit back. Cool. Cool, cool. Sure. Opponent, I wasn't done. I wasn't done having fun. So, unfortunately, we went 1-2. The deck was really sweet. Like, we just have generic ramp, plus big stuff. So, I really like green in this cube. I think it's probably the second best color in the cube, if you want me to be honest. Only behind blue. So, I think with what we were given, I think this deck turned out really sweet. We lost a really close one in match 2, and match 1 was also really good. This deck was really sweet. So,